Hey guys, John here from FlyMikeAlpha.com, here today with Peter, and we're going to go ahead and take you through slow flight, crosswind landings, and a crosswind takeoff. So, first things first, of course, crosswind takeoff. We've already completed all of our pre-takeoff checklists, with the exception of the run-up because the wind is so strong today coming at our back. So we're going to go ahead and get on the runway, do a run-up out there, and then go ahead and demonstrate a nice crosswind takeoff for you. We'll go ahead, clear the traffic pattern here. We don't see anybody else out there. And we'll make our radio call. Finish traffic, Warrior 86 Echo, departing runway 31, straight out, finish traffic. And we don't see anybody else out here. We should have plenty of time to get out there and actually do our run-up out on the runway. Got the wind pretty much coming right down the runway today. We'll take a quick look at the windsock before we get going here. We're going to be using no flaps. We're going to keep a little bit more speed in the airplane before we rotate than we normally would. We don't want to get off the ground so early and actually have less control authority over our ailerons and rudder and stabilator. So we've got a little bit of a left crosswind here according to the windsock. We'll go ahead, stop here for a sec, do a quick run-up, check our mags now that we're pointed into the wind. And we'll go ahead and put our ailerons all the way over to the left to start with. We can take a little power out there, start our takeoff roll, apply full power for takeoff. And as we speed up here, we're slowly taking a little bit of that wind correction out. We can already feel the airspeed's alive. Gauges are all on the green, and there's our rotation speed. We'll go ahead and ease back on the controls, keeping that left wing down, and rotate, using a rudder to keep the nose pointed straight down the runway, accelerating to VX, and leaving ground effect. We have no obstacles here, so we'll go ahead and accelerate to VY, and we're off.
Venice, 40 Delta, departing from taxiway Delta into the wind in the northwest.
So it's important to note here that although you use the rudder to keep the airplane pointed straight down the runway during the takeoff roll and for the first few moments after the wheels leave the ground, once you're a few feet above the ground and the airplane's established in a positive climb away, then you simply want to keep enough rudder in there to keep the airplane coordinated. So keeping the ball in the center. That means that the airplane may actually weather vane into the wind, in this case a little bit of a left crosswind. The nose will actually slide off to the left a little bit so you have equal airflow over the wings. Although you may take off in a bit of a cross-controlled state, you want to transition to coordinated flight as soon as possible to get the most lift over the wings, keeping the airplane coordinated and climbing away from the ground, and of course, coordinated flight is safe flight. So to sum it up, as soon as the wheels leave the ground and you're established in a positive climb, ball in the center, keep it coordinated, a little bit of right rudder for all those left turning tendencies, keep the wings level, climb away at VY after you've cleared your obstacles, and don't forget that after takeoff checklist once you've reached a safe altitude. So that's really all there is to it. Make sure you start with those ailerons all the way full deflection over into the direction the wind's coming from, and then as you start to get some airflow over them and they become effective, just use just enough aileron to keep those wings level as you're rolling down the runway and as you rotate and initially get up into the air. Use that rudder to maintain directional control, and as soon as you get a positive rate climbing away from the ground, transition to coordinated flight, get that ball in the center, get the airflow even over the wings, and climb away from the ground at VY once you've cleared all those obstacles. If you have any questions on this at all, go ahead and leave them in the comments below. Be sure to give us a thumbs up, like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Check out our Facebook page and our Patreon page. We greatly appreciate all the support you guys give us on there. Be sure to check out our private pilot ground school online at flyatmikealpha.com, along with all of our other awesome courses online there on the site. And remember guys, if you can't fly every day, then fly8mikealpha.com. We will see y'all next time.